Ladies, I'm here on the show, and I'm here to talk about the Kentucky Wildcats beating the Ohio Bobcats, 41-6 reaction. Finally, last week was a pretty positive recap. Besides, as I was mentioning in the recap, obviously Mark Stoops, they punt the football. Last week was a pretty overly positive recap. This one a pretty fully positive recap. Like everything that I saw, they've been pretty pleased these last 2 weeks. I know this is against Ohio, but still, a good 41-6 win. The offense had really been struggling, averaging about 120-something yards per game. And today they had about, they have 488 total yards of offense. Had about 7.2 yards per play, 25 total first downs, 7 to 13 on third down. They played really well today. Pretty good game from Brock Vandergrift. They also ran the football really well. Just a really good, overly positive game, I thought. Ohio actually won this game with Nick Polos as their quarterback. I don't know what happened to Parker Navarro. It was nothing reported on the injury. Apparently he had an undisclosed injury. Don't know what happened. Yeah, they used Parker Polos. He went 8 of 19, 110 yards, no touchdowns, 1 interception. So, yeah, he didn't play well. He threw that one in pick six. Maxwell Harrison. Maxwell Harrison gets his 3rd career pick 6 as a Kentucky Wildcat, and I really think he can be first round pick next year. I really do. He had that pick 6. Defense as a whole has played really well, but that's just what frustrates me, man. I think if we had an above average offense, I think we'd either be 3-1 or maybe 4-0. Because our defense is freaking balling. Like, our defense, I know it's Ohio, but our defense has looked good, really, I think, every game. South Carolina's final score may not indicate it, but 6 of those points, I think, were from a pick 6, and the offense really didn't help the defense in that game, not really moving the football either. So, honestly, I feel like our defense has been balling all season. Ohio really struggled to run the football as well. We really stuffed the run, especially Ricky Hunt and Anthony Tice III. Duncan Brown, 6 runs, 33 yards. Their quarterback, 5 runs, 25 yards. Anthony Tice, 8 runs, 24 yards. And Ricky Hunt, 12 runs, 21 yards, 1.8 yards per carry. 1 touchdown. They done a really good job stuffing the run. But receiving-wise, Coleman Owen is probably maybe their best receiver. Had 4 catches, 54 yards. Chase Hendricks, 2 catches, 35 yards. And Rodney Harris II, 1 catch for 15 yards. They didn't do much passing. Even when they did it, there was a few effective plays for them, but honestly not much. And obviously that pick 6 really I thought sealed the deal. Kentucky's run defense is pretty good. Their pass defense, they just got a really good defense in general. Like, they got a bunch of hell good players. Ohio drops to 2-2. They got that 1 touchdown at in the 4th quarter. So now we'll go over Kentucky here and prove to 2-2. They got that field goal in the 1st quarter. They scored 2 touchdowns in the 2nd quarter, 14 points. Scored 10 points in the 3rd quarter and 14 in the 4th quarter. Brock Vandergrift probably his best game so far. Tommy! The offensive line played way better today. I know it's against Ohio, and Kentucky's still they're gonna have to keep it up though next week. Playing the road against a very good Ole Miss team. It's going to be tough. But Brock Vandergrift had a very good game today. 17 to 24, 237 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. 7 runs, 21 yards. Brock Vandergrift had a very good game today, so that was a positive. Finally had a good game. I also want to talk about Gavin Wimsatt. He actually played. 2 for 3, 45 yards. Passing, and then 9 runs, 23 yards, and had a touchdown. I'm not going to lie, I'd like to see Kentucky utilize these 2 quarterbacks in games. Be creative offensively. because Vandegrift's the guy, could throw the football, run, and he can give him Wimsatt, to throw off the defense maybe. So maybe they'll utilize that going forward. They could if they want to. Yeah, both quarterbacks look good today. I know it was garbage time for Wimsatt, but still look good. Jamarian Wilcox, 8 runs, 82 yards, 10.2 yards per carry. Really good game from Jamarian Wilcox. Very high on him, a freshman running back. Demhi Sumo Karangbe, 12 runs, 47 yards, 2 touchdowns. So 2 touchdowns today for Demhi Sumo. Gavin Wimsatt had a touchdown. Barry Brown, 1 run, 23 yards. Also had a touchdown. Receiving Dane Key, 7 catches, 145 yards, 20 yards per catch. So he was really good today. Finally had some explosive plays. That's why I've been complaining about not getting those big explosive plays, and they finally got some of those today. Demhi Sumo Karangbe, 3 catches, 38 yards. Barry Brown, 5 catches, 20 yards. The only thing I'll complain about is they're still not throwing the ball to Barry Brown enough, man. They need to get to him. Anthony Brown Stevens, 1 catch, 25 yards. Jordan Dingle, 2 catches, 26 yards. Fred Farrier, 1 catch, 20 yards. So they done a lot of. They played really well, man. Just overall, Alex Rayner, 2 for 2 on field goals. Just overall, the pass offense, the run offense, just everything was really good today. For the Wildcats to improve to 2-2, but they're gonna have a tough matchup on the road next week, 12 p.m. against most likely a top 5 Ole Miss team. That'll be another huge opportunity. Cats come up short against the number 1 team at the time in Georgia, but they still have a chance next week to try and upset a top 5 team. And the way the defenses play, both defenses good. Both defenses are really good. Ole Miss, Kentucky, I think it could be a defensive battle. But we're gonna have to put up points in that game. Ole Miss, they still have a bunch of talent offensively, and we do too. We just have to put it all together. Hopefully, the offensive line can keep it up for next week. But yeah, good win, 41-6. All to say here, leave a like, comment, subscribe for more. Next time out. Peace.